Hello, my Gemini warriors. Thank you so much for joining me for your mid-November to the end of the year. Career, money, financial abundance, business success, well-being, love, and a relational reading. I will be putting out the different spreads for you before we get started. So let me go ahead and do that for you. There will be about 4 spreads, sometimes 5, depending on how things go. So the last message usually tends to be the most powerful and the most important message for your prosperity, your happiness, and well-being. So let's go ahead and ask Spirit, what messages do you have for my dear Gemini warriors for mid-November through the end of the year 2019. Now, you guys, I also have your 2020 forecast ready for you on Patreon. The link is below. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini warriors? My beautiful air signs. What is on the mind, conscious and subconscious mind of my dear Gemini warriors? What is going on with their money mindset? What is the money going to be like this month and next month and to the end of the year? What do they need to know about money, making money, how they'll be doing with money this month? Second half of November through the end of the year. Once again, we have some messages here. Potential outcome for career, money, overall outcome. What does my dear Gemini need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What's coming up for them? All right. Okay, so this particular deck is very special to me. It is called the Marchetti Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. This deck here is also by Cyril Marchetti. You're going to see some similarities. This one's called the Retrospective Tarot deck by Cyril Marchetti. Both of them are only found on Etsy. Okay, dear Spirit, what messages you have for my Gemini warriors regarding their well-being, health, love, relationships? What do they need to know? Okay, evidently, you guys, there's quite a bit of energy, Gemini, here in regards to relationships, communication about relationships with other individuals. There's some competition, some disagreements, but there's also a lot of passion going on about something that you're very excited about. What you'll notice here is we have the 5 of Wands, which is all about conflict. Sometimes this is really just very powerful inner conflict that you may be having in regards to your career, in regards to relationships, in regards to how you feel about yourself and where you're going in your life. I think that you may be feeling like, well, I could do this, I could do that, I could go there, I could try in this. And so you may be looking at different options in your personal life, and you're really looking at the options that are available to you coming into you, whether this is a job search or whether this is you looking at different options on where to live, what companies to work for, what type of career skills do you want or do you want to develop. So it does look like here you are building upon your inner being, meaning that with the Wands energy, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, there's a lot of passion here. So there's a lot of communication coming towards you and coming from you. You see here with the 7 of Wands, you'll see 6 Wands and you're holding that Ace of Wands. So you've decided what you want to do. And there's, of course, people around you that are causing some drama, or some people will be for you and very proud of you, really supportive of where you want to go with your life. Some people will not be supportive. Some people will be jealous or envious, or some people will want you to know you don't move forward with your life. You're supposed to be staying here back with me to make my life happy, right? And so you're really saying no more of that. You're not going to give up your life for anybody else ever again. You've done it all your life, Gemini. You're always giving, and sometimes you've actually realized that not everybody gives back, or not everybody is as loving and caring as you. So I do feel here you are moving forward in a way that you're passionate about. You're going from a 5 to a 7 to an 8 of Wands, and you are definitely, as you can see, the colors are brightening up here. You're going from a dark brown to a beautiful gold. So you are moving in the right direction by attracting and and creating new opportunities for yourself in your life, in your love life, in your career, in your well-being, how you feel about where you're heading. So this is a very, very personal energy, and it's very powerful, and it's very positive, okay? Don't let other people's drama or BS or jealousy or their demands upon you stop you from moving forward, because it's about time that you make your priorities, your dreams, the most important thing. And know that it doesn't mean that you have to be mean. It just means that for those people who are just takers and all they've been doing is taking, well, guess what? They're no longer worthy of your light, because you're moving on. You're only moving on with individuals who are worthy of your light, that do care, that do give back, that are there for you, right? So this is really important energy, and this is a very positive energy. So good for you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your foundational energy for career, money, financial abundance, business success. Gemini warriors, mid-November to the end of the year. Knight of Coins, Three of Cups. Once again, Three of Wands. Three of Wands comes up here. So not only in your personal life are you defending your life, defending your position, maybe even standing out above the crowd of other people for particular jobs or positions. You're definitely standing strong, and you are definitely defending what you've built, what you've created, your skill set, who you are. You are different, and you're making sure that when you apply for a job, you stand out, and that's exactly what's going to happen. That's why the opportunities will be there for you. You know, don't just it's other people around you that want you to stay behind, but you don't want to. You're meant to grab that Ace of Wands and take that new beginning, that new direction that you've been held back from. Because here with the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Coins could be a Taurus, an Earth energy, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And it's a slow moving energy, and you know that you have the ability, Gemini, to be very, very prosperous. This is truly your ability with your amazing, brilliant mind to create opportunities for yourself. But recently, or in the past, it's been very, very slow to build your financial abundance. You have that Ace of Pentacles, you have the drive, you have the idea, and you have the ability. It's just that the opportunities that you're involved with may not have given you the returns as quickly as you want. And I feel it's been a little slow growth with your career or job or business. And here with the Three of Cups, it does feel like you've made a big change. You're going from a Knight of Pentacles to a Three of Cups, where you're now celebrating life. You're wanting to enjoy your time. You're not only wanting to work. You're willing to do what it takes to help people. You love working with people. You love inspiring them. The Three of Cups is hanging out with people and really creating a tribe that fulfills your heart and loyalty. And so you're definitely making a change in your career. You're standing up and above the rest in your industry, so that you do get chosen for the promotions or for the raises or for the jobs that you're going after, because you really are coming from a new standpoint of more of your intuitive nudges, and you really have a powerful skill set. But really combined with your intuitive knowledge, you're moving forward very passionately to create a job or a business or a life that you truly, truly enjoy. So this is heading in a really great direction, and you're not letting anybody knock you off your path, okay? That's really important here. So what's going on with your money mindset? You're definitely looking at, and you know it too, with the Four of Wands, this is a very celebratory energy. The Four of Wands is about happiness, joy, a solid home, a solid income, and maybe even getting married. If there's somebody in your life that you are ready to, tie the knot, whatever this may be. Maybe you're moving to a new home, buying a new home. The High Priestess here is a bit of that energy of there's a lot of unknowns in your life that you're ready to either embark on or to create. The High Priestess is that feeling or that mystical knowledge that's within you and within your spirit. You're definitely have awakened to your soul self quite a bit recently with the High Priestess, or it's been a a development that you're really tapping into now when it comes to your money mindset, when it comes to your purpose in life, when it comes to your desires to create. You really want to come from a place of intention, a place of, your spiritual wisdom, teaching others. You definitely would be a great teacher, as you know, my dear Geminis. So this is really a beautiful mindset where you are looking up, you are feeling positive, you're feeling excited. Once again, you have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, where you are definitely moving your mind and focusing your mind on what you want, on opportunities that will create prosperity, happiness, and a solid home for you, your family, your kids, people that you love. And here with the High Priestess, this is you also being a spiritual teacher, or you actually building a career or a life with a spiritual teacher. The mysteries of life are coming forth within you because you have probably opened up your third eye. You've probably have come out of a dark nights of the soul. So you do have a lot of knowing energy within you that's actually guiding you right now towards your prosperity. So you're definitely on the right track there with your money mindset. Let's talk about money. This is for the second half of November through the end of the year, through December. Your money mindset, you definitely have a powerful entrepreneurial energy right now. And that's another energy, which is once again the Wands energy, and that's you as the King of Wands. I know that you are an air sign, but the fire sign within you is somebody who's very entrepreneurial, very, very inspiring, very, very charismatic, definitely stick-to-itiveness, definitely inspired to do more, very passionate, and it's almost like a beautiful energy of, let's get jiggy with it and bust out of a particular type of job that you no longer are happy with. It might have made you money, but at the same time, the money didn't grow quite as exponentially as you would have desired, but it kept you in a solid income, but it wasn't an expandable income. And I think here you're really looking at your opportunities to have more than one income, maybe a side hustle and a job, or maybe two jobs, or maybe two side hustles. You're going to have more than one income stream. So money's going to be kind of up and down as you build upon you taking more control, or you doing something that is going to require you to be stronger than ever before to create this abundance, or to buy that home, or to really succeed at this business or that new career as a higher up, whether it's leveling up to a VP or a manager or a supervisory position or your own business. You're definitely looking at things from a new perspective of I can create more money and create more income from different income streams. So if you're looking for a job, keep putting out the energy, because you're going to be receiving an opportunity here, or maybe two, that you're going to have to choose from when it comes to earning money. So you're going to do really, really well here financially, but you're also having to change what it is that you do to create money. And that means your money mindset, where you're going with it. Don't let other people knock you off your path to prosperity, right? You're having to deal with things along the way. So let's talk about what the potential outcome is, and then we're going to do one more spread after this. So it does look like with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands, you're definitely coming to the end of a very difficult time in your life regarding your career. I feel here, as you see, there's a lot of wands, and we start out with, of course, we have the Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands a second time, Four of Wands here, Nine of Wands here, and the nine denotes the end of something, or the conclusion of something, or the end of one cycle, beginning of a new one. And once you hit that 10, and you add the Ace, which is that new beginning, new job, or you stand up for that Ace, then that 9 turns into a 10. You're going to start not worrying so much, because here with the worry card, you're kind of realizing, you know what, I have a lot of passion here, I have a lot of opportunities here, and I'm not going to let these opportunities go to the wayside. I'm not going to let other people try to deter me from my new path. I do know what I deserve, and I do not want to stay where I'm at. So you're making changes to your actions, and you're going to start really being very passionate about your new beginning here, or your new direction. I know that it tends to be a little scary here with the Nine of Swords, where we do worry and we're up at night going, did I make the right decision? And when there's an issue or when there's a bump in the road, did I make the right decision? But yes, you have. And I think that your worries are going to start falling to the wayside. Here with the Nine of Wands, it does show an energy of being very, very protective and very, very cautious. And I feel nowadays there's nothing wrong with that. And I say nowadays only because there's a lot of truth that has come out in regards to individuals that you used to trust, but you find out and you're found out that you can't. That could include your boss and colleagues, it could include your family, it could include your significant other, whatever this is. You have a right to be cautious because you're about to launch into a new beginning, a new life, a new business, a new career, a new way of thinking about money, new responsibilities as the King of Wands. This is you maybe even building your own business and finally taking off. You're not going to be the same ever again. This is you leaving behind the past so you can begin anew. But just know that some of these worries and fears are going to ease up a bit as you move forward. And you start you're getting more balanced in your income. In fact, the Six of Pentacles does denote making more money. It denotes people loaning your money. It denotes you getting that raise that you've always deserved. You know, you deserve that raise, you deserve that promotion, you deserve that job that pays you more. So whatever you feel you are worthy of is what you will manifest. And so I feel here you're learning a lot. You're learning that there's people in your life that have been dragging you down, and you're not going to allow that anymore. So now, you know, you're going to think more positively, because the negativity of other people could have been weighing you down a bit, and you're changing that. So your financial abundance and your self-confidence is going to start rising. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you can't be cautious. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have things to think about. It's just that it's no longer going to be something that will stop you anymore. You're going to keep going. Okay, and you're realizing who's trying to keep you back and what may be causing you to delay your progress here. So I feel here I want to ask Spirit for the last message. Dear Spirit, what's the most important message here? What's the most important advice and guidance that's going to help Gemini warriors create abundance, be happy, spread prosperity with others, and be around people who are loving, caring, and true? What do they need to do? What's the best advice here? What's the outcome that they need to know about? All right, we have the Page of Swords. That's you, my dear. Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I do notice here that we have Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. So this does mean you probably have water in your chart, Gemini, because your emotionality is very, very powerful in regards to how intuitive you really are. You're very... you have it says right here, trustworthy psychic information. So you, as the Queen of Raphael, the Queen of Cups, is very much a time where you're going to really love yourself, and you are going to be a money magnet, and you're going to be a love magnet to people who are true and honest. I feel, my dear Gemini, you've been hurt in the past by dishonest people, and it was not fair. It never is fair, and it's not right. The thing is, now it's time for you to really focus on you and tell those others that it's time for them to back off. I love you. Move on. I'm out of here. You know, and love and light, love and light. But here you are really mastering your emotions. You are not allowing other people's betrayals or other people's negative choices to hinder your prosperity or hinder your self-confidence. I feel that you've gone through a lot of healing, and with the Six of Cups here, it's about children and childhood healing, maybe even people from your past. Either a truth came out about people that your friends, kind of like I told you, your friends or family, a truth came out and you realize maybe you cannot trust them. That's why you're going through a big change right now. And you're actually, when life takes people out of our life, it's usually for a good reason, so that we can prosper and we can be happy, because they didn't belong in our light in the first place. They didn't belong in our life anymore, because either you awakened way more, and you no longer resonate with their energy. That's why people can be uncomfortable for you. Or universe just said, you know what, you deserve better friends who are loving, caring, and honest with you. So I do see on an emotional level, you are making choices and you are attracting individuals that have good hearts and are very kind. The Six of Cups is also can denote peace and harmony amongst individuals that you've known, or amongst individuals that have the beautiful heart of a child of innocence that is not here to screw you over, who is not here to use you and suck you dry. This is about people who have that beautiful energy of just true love and being caring and loving at the same time. And this is you as the Queen of Cups, feeling empowered by your own emotions. The Page of Swords can be a bit of energy of people kind of lingering from your past. They're watching you on the internet and they're seeing you progress. They're seeing you thrive, and they aren't. The Page of Swords is not always a happy camper, because when they're kind of like a stalker energy. But at the same time, the Page of Swords could be your energy, Gemini, and I mentioned that earlier because this is an air energy. And as the Page of Air, this is you really getting excited about a new idea, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very, very thoroughly. So this very easily can be a new business or a new career or a new contractual agreement with a very large client, who could be the Queen of Cups, right? Who could offer you a really great deal, or maybe even a wonderful, I feel like partnership here, but I do feel that what's coming forth is a new opportunity that you're really going to enjoy also, because this is a general reading. This spread and all the spreads could be interpreted in many different ways. I just see that you are now moving into a time where emotional fulfillment is really being the priority, and your intuition is going to be very, very heightened at this time, because you're not going to let just anybody come into your life. The number 8 comes up, and it's almost like time to break cycles, or break negative cycles in your life. It's almost like we have a cycle of always giving, 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 and now you're going to break that cycle, and you're only going to give to those who are worthy of it, and they're going to give back to you, and you guys are going to have a beautiful cycle of energy of giving and receiving. Okay, because when we give, all our energy is gone, and we can't really give to ourselves, which is not the way life is meant to be. As much as people want to be selfless, that's okay, and I get it, but when you really choose to be selfless with people who do not appreciate you, then it's time for a little reconciliation or reconsideration, or reevaluating your friendships. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. The Eight of Swords is that self-sabotaging energy, or thoughts or belief systems where people have told you, no, you can't make that work, or no, you're going to fail in that business, or no, don't you know that most businesses fail within 3. I mean, people are really going to, either feel like they're being helpful and by telling you the truth, or they just don't have the balls to go out and make shit happen on their own. So they're just trying to make misery likes company. But you don't want that anymore. This is not your gig. Your gig is to fly. And your gig is to release yourself from, negative people, negative thoughts, negative issues, but knowing that there's going to be ups and downs, but you're still going to move forward. And I feel that you are opening the gate, and you're no longer going to procrastinate. You're going to start flying out of that box of, you're going to fly out of your box that's no longer comfortable, and you're going to come out of your comfort zone, and you're going to make new things happen, and you're no longer going to sacrifice your life for people who are not worthy of it. That's why prosperity is going to start happening even more than before, because you're coming to the end of hardship. You're coming to the end of worries. You're coming to the end of feeling like you have to protect yourself from people because you're getting away from them. That's why you're able to really stand more in your power and in your passion, in your excitement. And not only that, other people, as you being the King of Wands, nobody can knock you off your throne unless you let them. but you're not going to, okay? So I do feel here there's going to be new opportunities for making money. Things are going to be kind of like up in the air as you start figuring things out for your different incomes, or you might even be offered a big job, or maybe two here. And you're going to consider which ones are going to be best for you. Money's definitely going to improve here, given the Six of Pentacles. So know that. But it's also, you know, those individuals that are going to try and keep you back, keep you down. You're no longer going to allow that, and you're going to get away from them really quickly because you know who they are now. That's why you're so cautious. And you're not, and you're going to move forward. You're going to release yourself from the fears that have been keeping you back with the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords, and you're going to move forward with your new beginning to create this beautiful home, this beautiful prosperity of the Four of Wands. That's on your mind, and that's what you're going to manifest. Focus on it and create it. And just know with the Hermit card, it really is time that you do follow your inner wisdom, your higher self, your spiritual path. This is time where you actually do know and realize you've been getting spiritual nudges by your higher self, from your higher self for quite a while here. And that's why you have the lantern, and this is why your light, your wisdom, your truth, your desires are what's at the forefront of your direction. That's what you're following. And you're meant to be prosperous and joyful and spiritual and kind and discerning at the same time. So yes, follow your heart, take your brain with you, and just know not everybody's worthy of your light. And you're going to find a new tribe that's going to love the heck out of you, and you start loving yourself first and foremost. And that's you in that big ginormous Ace of Cups there, amongst the other two cups of other people who have the same ability to love and honor you at the same time. But you do need to choose the path that is yours. And it's not your mother's path that she chose for you. It's not your dry cleaner's path that he chose for you. It's not your best friend that betrayed you, telling you who you are. You don't need that direction anymore. You are now ready to stand on your own and make your own decisions, given the information that you gather, given the information and research that you do, because you've been there, you've done that. You have a lot of wisdom within you. And it doesn't mean that we don't learn from others. It does, but we have to be discerning about who we actually learn from, as you know. So I do feel here there's, I think a sense of self and a lot more confidence is going to come forth. I feel that you're going to have, you know, your money is definitely going to increase with the Six of Pentacles. There's going to be people in your life that truly believe in you, maybe even invest in you. Perhaps individuals are finally realizing you deserve that raise, or else they're going to lose you. On and on and on. But at the same time, really the most important message here, which is the last card, is do you, boo. You don't need to follow anybody else's rules. This is you and your own rules as the epiphany, where you go, oh shit, I have my own rules. I could deal with it. This is a number 9, okay? So you're reaching a goal. All these number 9s is you're breaking old negative habits. You're breaking cycles of the 8. And now you're moving on so that you can actually head towards the Ace. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and then the Ace of and the Ace of Cups too, for a new beginning. And it all starts with how you feel about you. So you guys are going to do really well. I feel that you, at some point before the beginning of the year in 2020, you're going to actually have this new beginning, and you are probably definitely going to look at a new home, buying a new home, living in a new home, living in a new place. But I feel like your job search or your income is going to solidify and increase. But you're definitely going through a big shift here. You're also doing purging, and you know, your mindset, what you're thinking and what you're believing. You're changing up, you're leveling up, and you're leaving behind a lot of negative energy. And so definitely do some detoxing and purging and affirmations and visualizations and meditations, and you know, you're ready for this change, man, and you're going to make 2020 a kick-ass launch year. So you know, keep believing, keep moving, keep going, and know that sometimes you got to switch things up or change things up a bit in order to actually create something new for yourself. So I do feel that you guys are well on your way. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful here. You know, with the Hermit card, there could be a Virgo in your energy. There could be a fire sign in your energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be a fellow air sign that would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarians. Also, we do have some cup energy here, which is going to be the water signs of Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So emotional fulfillment and happiness is a priority here. So, you know, you can work your ass off and make a lot of money and be totally unhappy and unhealthy, because unhappiness creates unhealthiness. But it's time for you to realize you also need to enjoy your life as you're creating abundance. And I think that's going to be a very, very powerful belief that's going to make your life much better, much more prosperous, and definitely joyful. And you'll probably have better sex too at the same time. So I had to throw that in there, guys. So so enjoy your life. Do things that you love to do. Go out and get that massage. Go out and, you know, go to the beach and stand in the water, walk in the sand, fantasize about the life you're creating, and then create it. I love you guys. I believe in you. Right now, I have your 2020 readings available to you, and I am available for private power sessions if that's something that you are looking towards to expand your insight, possibly with this reading. If this resonates, definitely give me a thumbs up, and in the comment section, what is it that you are heading towards? What kind of home, or what kind of stability, or what kind of business, or what kind of job are you looking for? And what are you doing to, you know, to stay on top and to stay encouraged and to stay inspired, so that perhaps your advice can help others also create prosperity and opportunities in their life. And I think that's wonderful how you guys really inspire each other on my channel. And I'm just so blessed being here with you guys, that I'm just so happy. And I hope these resonate and help you along your journey. I love you. I believe in you. And I will talk to you later. Namaste, dear one. Namaste.